Okay, so in the textbook that I'm using for this class, they go product rule, quotient rule, chain rule, trig rules. And the way that I'm going to go it is I'm going to do chain rule right now, then trig rules, then product rule, and then quotient rule. But I'm going to show you why that one you don't really need to know it. Okay, so chain rule. Okay, chain rules for functions inside of functions. In my last video, I gave you this one, y equals e to the x squared. So let's break that down. Let's say that that g of x is equal to x squared, and then f of x is equal to e to the g of x. Can you see what I'm doing there? Is basically I've got a function inside of a function. So f of g of x is equal to e of x squared. Okay? And then what I sort of threw out earlier is I said that if you've got y is equal to some function inside of another function, then dy dx is equal to the derivative of the inside function times the derivative of the outside function. Okay, and I don't really like that notation for you guys, so we're going to hit you with some examples here. So there was one example. Let's just let's do. You can go back and watch the previous video. Go back and watch video 3D if you need to see this or other examples like it. Okay, so let's do y equals the square root of x squared plus 5x minus 3. Okay, I'm going to write that as x squared plus 5x minus 3 to the 1/2 power. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say y equals u to the 1/2, and u equals x squared plus 5x minus 3. Then I'm going to say dy du is equal to 1/2 u to the negative 1/2, and I'm going to say du dx is equal to 2x plus 5, and I'm going to say dy dx is equal to du dx times dy du. So that's going to be 2x plus 5 times 1/2 u to the negative 1/2, or I'm going to write it as you guys can stop and pause the video if you get confused, so I'm just going to write it out. 2x plus 5 over 2 times the square root of x squared plus 5x minus 3. So there's your challenge to figure out how I got from there to there, because I did it in a lot of different steps. Okay. then let's do just one more example of that, and then we'll call it good, and we'll move on to trig derivatives. Okay. So y equals e to the x plus x squared cubed. Good. So I'm going to say y equals u cubed, and I'm going to say u equals e to the x plus x squared. dy du is equal to 3u squared. du dx is equal to e to the x plus 2x. And so then dy dx is equal to du dx times dy du. That's going to be equal to e to the x plus 2x times 3u squared. And so I'm going to move that 3 out front. 3 e to the x plus 2x. U is that. And it's squared. So there's my answer. Okay, we're going to be dealing with trigonometric derivatives in the next video.